Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to throw it. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and 4th and 4 coming up. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. It's just the...
They're in big trouble now, and the ball is out. It's picked up by the defense. This is going to wind up inside the 10, so they jump on the fumble. That's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
The Desperados and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
He gets it headed right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Desperados parlay the turnover into a lead. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Desperados will jump out to a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This Texans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. The play fake, he'll throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Complete to number 28. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Keeps it on the option here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans. All set to go now from the 35. Williams now on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. 3rd and long for him here. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. The Texans set to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one's complete, right side. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 35.
First give of the game to the rookie for Morgan. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. Jump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And that will not be enough for a first down. So on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Texans.
Another run for Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing.
He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Bronk, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Here he goes, third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Houston in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. And on fourth down, they're about ready to punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Desperados ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right up the gut. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Third down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
And the Texans first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
I'll throw it. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Pass play now. Into traffic, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do it in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did. What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And he gets them all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out.
36 yards line.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They've got first down here from the 36. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 1.
They give it to him again. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got it over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Space past the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. They go play action on 1st down. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively in a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Complete now to the right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Texans bring out an extra DB on this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 14.
Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's 4th down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Third down from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now after the incomplete pass, we've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Throwing off the play fake. Catch made over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 5-yard line.
That's good.
22 on the rip and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Running it now out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back to throw. He finds Johnson over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the gun on 3rd down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados grow their lead just before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Desperados double their lead to 14.
Texans 3.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. More room past the 50. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts. The Texans offense getting one final possession before halftime. They'll need to connect on something downfield first to get this inside of field goal range. First and 10, they're going to throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd. Now they send them back in motion right. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They need some extra time to think over third and long. We've got a timeout. He'll air it out on third. That's caught by Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Their punter making his way out now. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight.
It's fourth down.
This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA. Well, apologies. Scott Hansen, we're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So as we get set to be... Corner to the Texans offense, who's going to be out there first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're throwing it. He has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
87. 8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Gosh, how frustrating that must be, not just for him, but really the entire offense and the coaches, to see that kind of effort, to break a tackle on a run, and it still ends in a loss.
Up the gut they go with Williams. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
Loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
Throw here, third down. It is caught left side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So out now comes the punter. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Desperados and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Called in left side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Shoots away from one. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Low him back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He's going to throw it again. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados push their lead further to start the half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
One right down the middle. And the Desperados stretch their lead to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Hits his running back. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Recovered by the defense. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
To number 88.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard.
Plowing up the middle. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Across the line, he's going to run for it. Escapes the defender. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And the first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Back to throw now. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Desperados grow their lead yet again. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. He dodged the tackle. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Texans returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good long, they're going to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 1st down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All right, here we go. Second down. He's going to throw this one. Finds the football outside. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Third down and 9.
To the air on third and long. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
Gain on the play. Second and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's third and 7.
Shotgun now on third down. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Desperados continue piling it on here in the fourth.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They'll set up here for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Desperados continue piling onto this lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Now come the Texans on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
In these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Third down from the gun. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Throwing it again here. Screen here for Williams. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense to the line for second down. They are throwing it again. Finds him on the slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Jump off Popeye's back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking to the air here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Desperados are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First play's a design run. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Third down, they need 7. They'll air it out on third. Finds him on the crossing route. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Desperados keep running away with this. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Desperados continue adding on to that lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Blown back, gets the handoff. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
And the Texans first down.
Setting up to throw. Complete out to the right. And this one doesn't go far.
Complete to number 81. A gain of 4.
He'll look to throw.
Second and 6.
Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
17 yards.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Texans first down.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To the line. Here's third and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30.
That's another Texans.
Working now from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 28.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.